And that's why I had to leave school for a year. But what's up, my beauties and badasses?
We are back with another video. We're about to give y'all the tea today. A lot of y'all been having some questions, and we're gonna answer them. We're gonna be talking about why
Albert got a tattoo.
I did not get a tattoo. yet.
I wanted to scare him.
Oh.
Albert got his dick pierced.
I'm putting that in there. We're talking about why Beatrice shaved her head, like completely shaved her head. Oh, and we're gonna be talking about why we created YouTube and why we just called y'all beauties and badasses, because you know we like.
Gotta go back to the summer of 09.
What the
I was just trying to fucking play in the swing and that bitch pushed me.
That was like 6 decades ago. Like a lot of the reason why we started YouTube has to deal with like why Beatrice had to leave school for a year, why I also had to drop some classes. We was just going through it, like through it.
Oh, okay, I'm starting. What's up? Okay, so my story kind of goes down to freshman year. Freshman year was definitely not the easiest year. Being in a new state, new city, transitioning, you're still young, still a little naive. I just wasn't in my best headspace. I wasn't my best self, and I think it was really a point in life where I needed a lot of support that I just couldn't get. Just feeling really alone. Have you ever been in a room surrounded by people and still felt alone? One of the worst feelings, constantly feeling that. And I did get diagnosed with depression and anxiety. It is hard getting out of bed, getting motivation. There were days when I couldn't get up out of bed to eat. I would sleep in all day and just be sad and cry, and it just got so bad. I had one best friend who was just like, B, like, it makes me so sad because you have always been so strong and someone I've loved and looked up to, and I feel like you just forgot how strong you are. And it was just kind of this breaking point, like, oh my God, like I don't know who I am anymore. I feel so lost. I eventually took the steps I needed to take, and I took a year off from school, and I just needed to get away from this college. You know, in that year, it was definitely a long year and journey and process of laughing again, finding myself, finding what I wanted, who I was. And for example, like if you're going to the, like if someone, you're tired and your friend invites you to go to the movies and you say no because you're tired, but how many times are you so tired that you just miss out on these moments? It's okay to say yes to life, and it's okay to be lost, because how else are you gonna find yourself? So in that year, it was me gaining my self-esteem back, gaining my confidence back,
becoming a beautiful badass. That's what you try to do.
But and that is my story.
Yeah.
And then I met this one.
So yeah, with me, college is hard and weird. Not just the school part is hard, it's like you're in a whole new environment. Everybody is like competing to get the best grades. You have to maintain like good grades. You have to maintain friends. You have to maintain like sports. You have to maintain like eating right. And I'm sorry, but y'all can't get all of those from me. Like if I got good grades, I'm gonna be eating Wendy's, Cane's, Chick-fil-A. Like I'm not about to be eating salads and greens. College is very competitive. Like everybody is for themselves, and I wasn't used to that. It's like you're on your own once you're in college. And I also developed really bad anxiety. I got my first anxiety attack, thought I was having a heart attack, ended up in the hospital. After I figured out like how to deal with my anxiety, I thought to myself, I was like, you know, if I died in 20 minutes, I wouldn't be able to say that I was happy with my life and the things that I've done. And ironically, my laptop wasn't working. I asked my sister to use her laptop, and as soon as I opened up the laptop, YouTube had popped up, and it was a video of the Dolan twins. You know, shout out Dolan twins, like y'all cool people. let's collab. I just watched one of their videos and I was like, this is what I want to be doing. And here we are in front of a camera making a YouTube video. So yeah, that's our reasoning on why we did this. Before we reveal why Beatrice shaved her head, we have to explain beauties and badasses now. Squat up, booties and badasses out here. The beauties comes from acceptance. Whether you got green hair, orange hair, purple hair, blue hair, lavender hair, cheetah print, you're beautiful to us and you're accepted by us. There have been moments in both of our lives where we've done things, said things, spoke what we felt, and we've not been accepted. We know how alone that can make people feel. We never want that for anybody.
So if you are looking for a safe space, come to this channel. We accept you, we love you, and you're beautiful. Okay, but you know, so about the badasses part, I define being a badass as someone who is their best self, living true to them, and living their best life for themselves. You know, as long as they're not intentionally hurting other people or themselves. I think that's badassery. And that in itself is something beautiful.
But yeah, like being a badass isn't going out there and like doing something illegal or that you're not supposed to do. Like that's not it at all.
Or hurting others.
Yeah, that's not it at all. It's about living for yourself. And that's what makes you a badass.
A great example is, for women, hair is a huge part of our identities, how we wear it, whether or not we choose to show it. I've always gotten really bored and I've wanted to do different things. And, you know, people would have said, you know, don't cut it, don't do this, don't do that. Hair grows back. Hair grows back. Why not cut it? Why not do what I want that makes me happy, that makes me more comfortable? I wanted to see who am I without it? Who am I if I'm not hiding behind my hair? Would I still be confident without it? I mean, the answer is yes. I really love my short hair. It's definitely been interesting because, you know, I'll show it to you on camera, but I got a bald spot. Give me a beat. No. Ooh. Yeah, so this is my hair. Yes. Is this a good angle? Wait, okay. But let me show you this bald spot, because shit is real. Oh! Oh my god, it's so big on camera. And you know what? I'm not embarrassed or ashamed of it. It happens. I'm stressed in college. I'm stressed.
Y'all gonna be in the bathtub one day when you're in college and just start shampooing your hair and clumps are gonna fall out.
That happened to you?
That happened to me!
Oh my god, really? Oh my god, he balled it too! But we're definitely gonna play around with it and see what happens. But how have I been since I've cut it?
A badass. You hear me? A beautiful badass. There's still a lot more, but that'd literally take like another 17.5 videos to explain. But if you liked our videos, you want to see how we act up, how we cut up on camera, make sure to check out some of our other videos on our profile. Other than that, never forget to continue being the baddest of asses.
And never forget to be your best selves.
Hey.